Hello everyone, Alien Volt here, and I have died in my last video. I was actually pushed out of the wall by a glitch. Someone got too close to me in an upstairs building and it just shoved me right out of the wall, through the wall, out of the building, onto the ground, and I was dead. I don't know exactly where I'm at for sure, but I have a pretty good guess that I'm on the east side of the map, and so I'm going to run basically towards where I think the airport is, and hopefully I make it. We'll see. Will I starve or be killed by other survivors or zombies? My controls are glitching a little bit here. I mean, I understand the point that you slow down when going uphill in real life, but not to a crawl. I really have no idea where I'm going. I'm just hoping that I'm headed in the right general direction. And then I hope that when I get there, my stuff is going to actually be there. It'll be kind of ironic if I get there and I die as soon as I pick up my stuff by some sniper. Or right afterwards. This is the hard part. I'm kind of guesstimating where I'm headed, and once you start going up and down the mountains and through the woods, you really don't have any type of navigation to guide you. So I could be headed right back to the shore. I don't know. And that's what really sucks. I mean, to wander around here as you're starving, and you know, next thing you know, you're next to death, only to find out you went the wrong way and you ended up right back where you started. If I'm lucky, I'm going to come across a place that I recognize, or even some signs that I can look up online, you know, and cheat, find out where I'm at. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. What would be more realistic here is if the character actually had to lean over, you know, and struggle to climb up the hill rather than just slowing down to a walk. That would look more realistic. I really shouldn't stop here. No weapons. Bob and weave! Bob and weave! Rocky Balboa order. Oh rad, I have some sardines. Now I won't starve. What sucks is you lose a percentage of it when you don't open it with a can opener. Mmm. Hello, Mr. Zombie. I should probably stop and kill this zombie because I don't want to try to read a street sign and figure out where the hell I am with him chasing me. A barn. There's always good gear in a barn, but I'm gonna have to kill this zombie first. Come on, Willie! This looks like the same barn I broke my legs in. I think it is. Well, the wrench didn't do too good on that guy, so I'm going to pick up the crowbar. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. It's in pristine condition anyways. Alright, now I hope I didn't get lost or turned around with my fight with the twins back there. I really need to come across a town so I can get a road sign and find out where the hell I am. That's what I want to do. My luck, I'm going to end up right back at the ocean. I should be headed in the right direction though. I might have to turn a little bit, you know, kind of towards that direction, veering off, but I should be good, I think anyways. That's my best guess. We'll see. Eventually I'm sure I'm going to die enough that I learn this map by like the back of my hand, and I'll know every tree and little village, and I'll be able to find my way around. And hey, look at this little sniper nest. I just hope my body's still there by the time I actually find the airport, if I even make it that far. But so far I'm doing alright. Since I found the food and the drinks, I'm gonna be, you know, nowhere close to death by starvation and dehydration, so it's just a fact that I have to find where I'm going and hopefully luck out and get to the airport. And then I don't know how long my body's actually going to be there. I mean, it may despawn after so much time, and I won't even be able to loot it. I mean, I don't know. But if it's there, it's there. If not, then I guess I'll have to find new gear. My son's grabbed my gun. Well, they said anyways. And a couple of other things, so if I make it there, I should have most of my gear. Even if I can't loot myself, I should have the good stuff, and that's all that's gonna matter. My gun. I think I'm gonna do a quick pit stop here and search this house, and it's probably empty. I mean, they normally are. I need to find a big town or a road sign, or I'm going to run in circles. I'm running. Well, maybe there'll be a sign up here near this town. Otherwise, I'm going to be Forrest Gumping my butt all over this land here. 'Cause I'm running. I don't know, it's looking kind of small. I don't think I'm going to find a road sign in this place. It's, wait, here's one here. Alright, in luck. Well, the good news is I can find it on the map, although it's much closer to the coast than I anticipated, so I must have ran around in circles or something, or at least a little bit. The bad thing is I don't really know what direction I'm headed now, whether I'm actually headed towards the ocean or back towards the north. I guess I'm going to have to run one direction and see if I find another town or the actual ocean, and then I'll know if I was going the right way or not. I don't know. Oh, there's another sign up here, so that should give me a better idea of where I'm actually at and what direction I'm headed. Alright, I'm headed in the right direction, which is a plus. Now I just have to, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some more searching here. See if I can find some more supplies, food and water, and a weapon, a better weapon anyways. I really want to find like a can opener. Maybe some, a pistol or something. Another thing I'd like to locate is the 45 magazine clip. Can't find that anywhere, and I haven't seen on any videos where anyone locates them. Powdered milk is actually really good to find because it lasts a while, and it restores a lot of your health. It seems to work better than the sardines, at least in my experience. Alright, I gotta make some room and keep this milk because this stuff is actually really good. Combined my battery maybe to my flashlight. Now that's something you don't think you'd see. Fresh apples in the zombie apocalypse. On the shelf as though the zombies are picking them for me. Or maybe I found someone's stash. I'm just going to eat till I'm energized, that way I don't have to worry about starving. Who would have thought sardines would be such a highly sought after commodity in the zombie apocalypse? And a nice beer for the road. rotten fruit. That was like a one-shot kill. Well, I think my Louisville Slugger baseball bat's going to be better than that crowbar. Because other than that one-shot kill back there, that thing sucked. Nothing like a zombie flying out of nowhere to attack you. I mean, what the hell is that? I think we got a home run. Oh, foul ball. Alright, looks like I'm headed in the right direction. All I should have to do really is just kind of stay on this road, and I think it's going to take me most of the way to the airport where I need to go. So, as long as I don't get screwed up by a road where it splits, I should be good. We'll see. They're going to be adding vehicles according to patch notes. They're going to start off with like bicycles and stuff. Cars would probably be way too overpowered. I just hope my gear's all going to be there. I mean, and that I don't die like as I'm picking it up or immediately afterwards. Well, I'm going the right direction and I'm about a third of the way there, so... So even though this game's still in an alpha state, it's still very realistic from a survival aspect. And they've done a lot with it to actually to make it real. Such as the hydration and the food if you don't eat or drink. Well, you basically die. So now what they're doing, they're taking it even further and they're allowing people to actually cook meals by implementing like you know, campfires and firewood and little burner stoves. Now the thing I don't know if they're doing or not is implementing the animals, like, you know, that you would hunt down and cook and butcher and eat. And if they do, I'm hoping that they implement some like bears and things that will actually stalk humans and possibly even the zombies as you encounter them. That would be badass. The graphics on this game are pretty awesome as they stand, but once they're optimized to run better, they're going to be pretty amazing. When they implement the bicycles pretty soon, that should definitely speed up travel, but I don't know about vehicles because that seems to me like that's going to be a little bit on the overpowered side. I mean, if you can get in a vehicle and travel from one side of the map to the next in like 10 minutes, you know, and run people over while you're doing it, that's going to be a little one-sided. But I'll tell you what, a bicycle or a vehicle right now would definitely beat running. And I have no idea how long this is going to take me for sure, but it's definitely taking a little bit of time. I should be coming up on a main town though here soon. I think I'm getting close anyways. I don't think this is the town that I'm actually looking for here. I actually think this is a small town right before the big one that I'm actually looking for. It's like Goldovol Trinoble, something like that, at least according to the map. What I'm actually looking for is Novi Sobor, and that's a really large town. You can actually see like this big church thing from the distance. Looks like a big kind of like Russian globish type building, and it's able to be seen from pretty far away, so I'm definitely not there yet because I can't see it in the distance, and I should be able to if I was there. So this is definitely one of the smaller towns in between my last sign and where I'm actually wanting to be. Once I actually get there, I want to salvage something, you know, like maybe some food and some water, make sure I'm hydrated and energized fully again. I know there's a store that I've stopped at before that usually has supplies in it. It's pretty wide open. There's some zombies in the town. Actually, there was a lot of zombies in the town, so I'll have to keep my eye open for that. But other than that, it's a good place to stop. I actually haven't searched all the buildings of it yet because last time we came through we were pretty much on a time constraint. It seems like usually we're playing early in the morning before I send my kids off to school, or later in the evening before they end up having to go to bed, so we always have kind of a schedule to keep, and it's not like we can play all day long. So I actually haven't searched those buildings yet. So as I'm passing through, I'll probably search a little bit but I don't want to get too involved in it because I just don't really have the time right now, and I don't want to mess around and end up dying and then having to, you know, spend another hour running back to this point. Even if I can look out and find a road again that'll take me there. I mean, so far I've been pretty lucky on this. I found this road and it's been a pretty straight shot, but it could have definitely went a lot worse for me. I could have been wandering around finding small roads and not really finding a main road, and then when I found the main road, just being completely turned around and not the direction that I wanted to be. I mean, this map is huge, and even though you can probably cross it in a couple of hours if you know your way around, that's still pretty large and a lot of time to be running around on foot just to get from one point to the next. I'm really kind of expecting to see this big, you know, Russian architecture on this church really soon. It's, you know, you're able to see it from such a far distance away. I'm kind of excited. I want to see it, you know, that way, you know I'm closer. It's like, all right. But so far, I don't see it. It looks like I can start to see a town in the distance now, so I'm pretty sure I'm coming up on it. At least I should be reasonably almost there. Once I get there, I'm going to stop the video, and then I'll pick up on my next video from this town on my journey to the airport. This is actually a really good place to stop anyways, because for the most part on this journey it was just kind of surviving, finding supplies and keeping myself hydrated and having plenty of energy to make this trip without starving to death, as well as finding my way to the road. When I get to this town, it could actually be somewhat dangerous because it's frequently visited by bandits and by people that are actually headed to the airport. And because this is kind of the northernmost area, it's considered kind of like the end game area where all the gear is and everything. So if I'm gonna run into hostile survivors or get killed by zombies, this may be the town that it actually occurs in. So it looks like I'm entering it now. So I'm going to go ahead and log out in this first building to the left, and please stay tuned for my continued adventure and see whether or not I survive.